The same love affair was exposed. Comparing Yang, Wang Churan and Bai Jingting and Song Yi, the gap becomes clear. There is no other drama like My World's Fireworks that has been in constant turmoil since its launch. The show was disliked by fans, complained by passers-by, and criticized by officials. The protagonists Yang and Wang Churan and the play were also boycotted a bit miserably. Yang became the new oil king, Wang Churan's reputation dropped, and many film and television works and some business cooperation were affected. However, Bai Jingting and Song Yi, who also released new dramas, are not as famous as Yang, and their sense of CP is not as good as Yang and Wang Churan, but they are in trouble. The first two who are not blessed, and the last two who are fully blessed, really have the same love but different fates. 01. Should idols be cautious when dating? I still remember that when Yang and Wang Churan's relationship was first exposed, there was a lot of applause on the internet. One side says, the man is handsome and the girl is beautiful, and the other side says, a match made in heaven. I still remember that when Bai Jingting and Song Yi were revealed to be together, netizens couldn't believe it and felt they didn't match well. Some people say Song Yi is not good looking, while others say Bai Jingting looks too thin. Others said, Song Yi is 33 and 4 years older than Bai Jingting. How can he be suitable? But in the past half a year or so, the reputations of the two couples have reversed each other, which is really elusive. In fact, there are not a few celebrities in the entertainment industry who are criticized by netizens for their love affairs. It was early to see that the Kanadi Law announced his relationship with Yu Kexin, and Yu Kexin became the target of countless Andy fans. Looking closer, Lu Han, who stood at the top of the traffic tower in the past few years, announced his relationship with Guan Xiaotong. Not only did Guan Xiaotong get scolded, Lu Han lost 820,000 followers in one day, fans were vocal in their opposition, business cooperation was lost, and his career suffered a huge blow. Another example is Beilu, who has become extremely popular in the past 2 years because he announced his relationship with idol newcomer Zhang Ling. Both of them have lost followers seriously, and most people look down on Zhang Ling, saying that he indulges in Beilu traffic. Xiaozan once said, being in love with an idol is equal to being unemployed. It seems that if an artist announces their relationship, it will affect their own development to some extent. This is the case for Yang and Wang Churan. But there are always exceptions. For example, Bai Jingting and Song Yi are positively in love. Speaking of Yang and Bai Jingting, although they insist on not making it public, they only acquiesce in their relationship. But their respective behaviors are unabashedly sweet. Yang and Wang Churan appeared on a variety show, and Wang Churan's wife singing and husband following and trying to protect were really obvious. Even if Yang rolled his eyes because of Yang, he didn't care if he got an entry of Chu makes a fool of himself. When Bai Jingting and Song Yi arrived, they were interviewed. Bai Jingting couldn't help but glanced repeatedly, and met Song Yi's eyes that kept looking back. The first one shyly turned his head and peeked again, while the second one subconsciously smiled with crooked eyes, making everyone laugh. And some time ago, fans were very enthusiastic when Song Yi was sweeping the building, and Bai Jingting always protected Song Yi from being crowded. Who knew that someone in the crowd shouted wife, which aroused Bai Jingting's possessive desire. He stretched out his hand to hold Song Yi in his arms, and Song Yi subconsciously reached out to hold hands, which made everyone say this is a real couple. It is said that the two pairs fell in love because of drama. Yang and Wang Churan filmed My World's Fireworks, and Bai Jingting and Song Yi filmed Changfang Crossing. They are all handsome men and beautiful women. The difference is that Yang is more famous than Bai Jingting, and Wang Churan is more popular than Song Yi. Therefore, on the internet, there are differences between these two couples when it comes to their romance. That is, Yang and Wang Churan have a huge reputation, and the audience's favorability is full, and they are full of blessings. Bai Jingting and Song Yi are tepid, not much attention is paid to them, and they are not very optimistic either. If you want to ask why the reputation of these two couples has reversed in a short period of time, then I really have to mention that one can destroy everything with one play, and the other can gain bonuses with one play. 02. A drama about giving away sweets for free witnesses a real couple. Bai Jingting and Song Yi's Changfang Do was released first. The audience wants to see if there are sparks of love flying between the two people in the play. I just didn't expect that they would all go for eating sweets. The candy was really eaten, and the audience was attracted by the good plot of the TV series and the good acting skills of the actors. When they were fascinated, the crew of Changfeng the Sensible showed behind-the-scenes footage one after another. Song Yi and Bai Jingting acted in casual clothes. Bai Jingting kept making little moves, sometimes touching Song Yi's face and hands, sometimes arranging Song Yi's clothes. After a while, he said to the staff around him, "Why is she so beautiful?" In short, he didn't want to take his eyes away from Song Yi, and he didn't let go of the kissing scene in the middle. If they are not a real couple, why would they just hit each other during that scene? The photographers in the venue focused their cameras on them, and the staff looked at him with bright eyes. When this tidbit was released, the audience outside the screen even smiled, feeling that they had experienced the beauty of the world. Love is really sweet, and TV series are really fresh. The young couple's love affair on-screen continued off-screen, and the audience caught up with the real couple, and their favorability naturally soared. Besides, Song Yi has a sweet smile. She has been acting in the industry for many years without any scandals, and she never tries to step on anyone. The same is true for Bai Jingting in the industry. Although he talks about being single, he has always acted in a down-to-earth manner and focused on authenticity. She is a good person, good at acting, low-key and not a monster. Coupled with the plot of Changfeng Do, the audience has a smile on their faces. With the addition of many good factors, from the exposure of the love affair, to the launch of the TV series, to the completion of the TV series. Bai Jingting and Song Yi were not favored at first, but their progress bar was full and they sent blessings to the entire network. Song Yi's fans said, "We can rest assured when we leave you to Bai Jingting. Bai Jingting's meal circle, we have snatched a sister-in-law, brother, we must cherish her." Especially after Bai Jingting and Song Yi were photographed meeting their parents. The blessing of "please get married where you are" once became a hot topic on the internet. It's just that the same thing happened to Yang and Wang Churan. A play with bonuses failed to come to fruition, and the result was very difficult to describe. 03. Yang's performance is full of flaws. Before the TV series started airing, Yang and Wang Churan ranked first in online voting for their compatibility as a celebrity couple. I thought that launching a sweet co-production drama when the popularity was high would make each other even more angry. They didn't expect that my worldly fireworks would strip them of everything. This drama is about the love entanglement between a firefighter and a doctor. The theme of the TV series is good and the character settings are also good. But the mistake lies in the actor's performance, the setting of the script, and even the lines. Does anyone think that, well, Yang is always acting? Some netizens mentioned this earlier, but at the time they were full of praise. It can be said that Yang is worthy of being a military art school hero. Even after leaving the army, he still stands like a pine, sits like a clock, and walks like the wind. But how can he be so upright that he has to have the back of his head hanging in the air even when he is lying on the bed in the play? Maybe it was when playing You Are My Glory with Dilraba. There are too many compliments on Yang on the internet, such as the jawline is clearer than my future, the profile of the face, the perfect face is carved by a knife and the amazing figure. So much so that Yang got lost in the comments from netizens, as he seemed to be acting cool all the time in my world's fireworks. Wang Churan shouted from behind. He stood still and turned his head slightly, not giving a single glance, but showing a perfect profile. When eating at a table, you should turn your chopsticks sideways after picking up the food, so that you can get an effective close-up of your clear jawline. Holding the heroine's face and looking at it, his eyes seemed to be looking at his own face through the heroine's eyes. At that time, the whole screen was full of things like Yang's acting skills made me feel his pretentious narcissism. Yang, whose acting skills have never been questioned before, was questioned wildly in my human fireworks this time. Some people say that he has too strong a desire to express himself, while others say that he is perfectly pretentious. The word oil that appears most frequently in the comment area is still the word oil. When he was acting in Special Battle Glory before, some netizens said that Yang used too much force and that he was tricked. Later, in Let's Try the World, netizens felt that the stand he was holding was no less than 2 meters tall and a little greasy. Now when I come to my worldly fireworks, I smile evilly from time to time, shake my head frequently, and be frivolous and flirtatious. Yang's performance in this TV series made fans who like him feel emotional. Yang was scolded, and Wang Churan could not escape. Although everyone has always believed that Wang Churan's appearance is not impressive, he is really online. But her performance in this drama was still criticized by netizens as too bad. Fortunately, the acting is wooden but not greasy. Compared with Yang, Wang Churan seems to have no difficulty in accepting it. 04. TV series affects life, I'm really grateful. There are some problems with the actor's acting skills, and netizens can't help but say. But there is another area in My Human Fireworks that is even more of a minefield for the audience, and that is the plot and lines. The male protagonist is a firefighter and the female protagonist is a doctor. But in the exaggerated and stretched plot, these two professions seem to have become a big joke. As a firefighter, Song Yan hugged Soo-kin and sprayed wildly with a fire extinguisher. A burst of white smoke seemed romantic. But the director and screenwriter really never thought that this is simply the most negative teaching material on the use of fire equipment. As a doctor, Soo-kin said with red eyes, part of the reason why I became a doctor is to have access to some medicines. If anything happens to him, I will die for him. The lines in the TV series are written in more detail in the novel from which they were adapted. God, is this definitely the correct outlook and career orientation? With just these two flaws, My World's Fireworks caused some departments to be in chaos. A certain local fire brigade directly pointed out Song Yan's fault for abusing firefighting equipment. After that, he earnestly advised everyone not to follow suit and provided instructions on the correct use of fire extinguishers. Considering the popularity of this drama, there will be a lot of people paying attention to it. Many schools and units have issued notices to conduct fire drills to correct everyone's understanding of the use of fire extinguishers. Many fire brigade units also conduct voluntary publicity sessions to raise public awareness of the correct use of fire equipment. As for Soo-kin as part of the reason why he became a doctor. This makes some hospital staff want to use this drama as a sacrifice to heaven. Hospitals across the country are paying more attention to narcotic drugs and controlling them more strictly. After one person complained, many doctors and nurses complained, saying that this simply increased their workload and was a sudden disaster. The exaggerated plots in TV series affect real life and the work of three-dimensional people. I have to say, this drama is really off the mark. From the plot to the actors to the lines to the social impact, it's all a mess. Netizens hope that the film and television industry can take this as a warning, make films and television with a sense of responsibility, and promote correct values. The more I look down on My World's Fireworks, the more I criticize the male and female protagonists in the TV series. A couple's sweet love can't save each other's reputation. Moreover, during this period, Yang's sparse past was archaeologically discovered, adding another wave of resentment. 05. Characters and works will affect the audience's emotions. Compared with Bai Jingting, who does not spread scandals or speculate on CP in the industry, Yang seems to be too sentimental. When he first debuted, he starred as adult Jia Bao in Li Xiaohong's version of Dream of Red Mansions. He became a couple with Zhu Baozhi played by Li Qin in the movie, and he was also close to her outside the movie. Later, they performed Blooming Vanilla and were photographed in many intimate and familiar photos. After filming with Li Qin, it was Zhang Xian's turn to film Passing Through Your World in martial arts. They were rumored to be together during the filming of the latter film, and were later spotted wearing the same clothes and jewelry. But there was no response to this, and Yang later had love affairs with Song Jin and Cocoon. This is not over yet. Qiaozin is the invisible scandal girlfriend. Someone accidentally discovered the trumpet certified by Qiaozin. I found that there are many sweet declarations of love in it. There are also many hats, sneakers, watches, and travel locations posted, all of which are colliding with Yang. But as soon as this netizen revealed this, Qiaozin appeared on a variety show. She bluntly stated that she was single again. As for the reason for the breakup, her ex-boyfriend was spineless and never dared to look for her in public. As soon as these words came out, people knew that this ex-boyfriend must be a star, and a very popular star. Otherwise, why not make it public? In this way, Yang's various scandals continued to be exposed as My World's Fireworks aired. Later, Yang and Wang Churan's relationship was exposed because they shared the same mobile phone case and traveled to the Maldives. Netizens couldn't sit still. Yang, who has been playing the role of affectionate male protagonists in film and television dramas, turns out to like drama romance. So many people went to the comment area of Wang Churan's personal account platform and shouted, "Leave him, don't worry about it. It's better to work hard on your career while you're on the rise. You don't want to be in love." It's not so much the reputation of Yang and Wang Churan that has deteriorated. It would be better to say that it was Yang who single-handedly pushed Wang Churan's reputation over the cliff. Yang's reputation has collapsed due to problems with the TV series itself, as well as his unsatisfactory performances and criticism in his daily life. Even Wang Churan was boycotted and lost a lot of commercial endorsements. Then Wang Churan was involved in her and Tan Jianxi's upcoming drama Love Has Fireworks and Zhang Wenyi's upcoming drama Jiao Zhang. And the highly anticipated Quang Union 2 has fallen into public opinion. What does it mean that one scene can ruin everything, and acting can be the key? From the reputation trends of Yang and Wang Churan, we can see that today's audience is not brainless. As the TV series was scolded, the relationship between the two was criticized. Then Wang Churan was earnestly advised by many netizens to leave this big scumbag and don't do this kind of drama with a missing brain stem again. Yang never expected that he would invest half of his own money and act in all the plays. It would ruin his years of personality and reputation, and also ruin his girlfriend's rising career. And what does it mean that people in drama complement each other, achieve each other, and create brilliance together? Before Jingting and Yiyi fell in love, they worked steadily, focused on acting, and honed their acting skills. After falling in love, support each other and move forward, try to be low-key, be down-to-earth, and act steadily. Only then did he go from being popular in the drama to outside the drama. Not only did he undergo a huge turnaround in word of mouth, but his fame also skyrocketed. It has to be said that love is the same but destiny is not the same. Jingting and Yiyi won over each other, and Yang was crying and fainted in the toilet.